Denver 7 was in the courtroom today as the man accused of killing 3 people at a Colorado Springs Planned Parenthood office told the court he's a, quote, warrior for babies.
Talk about potentially coming back to the court with stipulations on how the crime scene viewing can be done so the defense can see it for their purposes.
Seal the truth, huh?
But also protect the
kill the babies. That's what Planned Parenthood does.
Robert Deere's outbursts disrupted court more than a dozen times. Denver 7's Mark Boyle witnessed those outbursts firsthand, and Mark, it was quite a shocker in court today.
It really was. A lot of people gasping when he spoke out. Typically, attorneys do all the talking for you. Not today. This is proving to be a different kind of case. Today, Robert Deere Jr. admitting guilt at one point, trying to fire his attorney, Dan King, at one point, and also speaking to a motive for the shootings.
Protect the babies.
There were fireworks from the start.
You'll never know what I saw in that clinic, the atrocities.
Robert Deere Jr., accused in the Planned Parenthood shooting, burst out over attorneys almost 20 times.
Let it all come out. Truth.
There are 179 counts against him. First-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and others.
Because you added the babies that are supposed to be aborted that day? Because you add that to the list?
But it was clear Robert Deere had one message.
Seal the truth, huh?
But also
kill the babies. That's what Planned Parenthood does.
Deere spoke out against his own attorney, Dan May, because of his involvement representing James Holmes in the Aurora Theater shooting.
Do you know who this lawyer is? He's the lawyer for the Batman shooter that drugged them all up, and that's what they want to do to me.
When May questioned his competency and neglected to set a preliminary hearing, Deere fought back then, too.
And I'm not going to agree to their mental health evaluations where they want to take me and put me under psychotropic drugs so that I can't talk like the Batman guy.
At one point, he even talked about, you'd never believe how much blood I saw inside that clinic. Some of the victims and family of the victims even had to leave the courtroom. There was so much emotion spilling out of that side of the courtroom. His next court appearance is going to be December 23rd. We'll be there and make sure we have everything covered for you. You can also read all about this story online at thedenverchannel.com. Live in Colorado Springs, Mark Boyle, Denver 7.
Certainly an interesting case for Daniel King, that's for sure. All right, thanks a lot, Mark. Here's a look at the 3 people Deere is accused of killing. Officer Garrett Swayze, Iraq war veteran Kier Stewart, and Jennifer Markowski, a mother of 2. All were laid to rest last week.